105.1 The GOAT in New Radio Sports Network. Tim Coles joining you from Marion, Wisconsin for just a few more moments. But Dan Judas found us here in the press box. And, Coach, you look a little wet.
Yeah.
Guys a little excited, huh?
They were really excited. I mean, they had, I went in this game telling them, the statewide bound representative picked, Marion to beat us, and then I guess I heard over the, later on some radio station picked that this was going to be a easy game for Marion Tigerton. So that was a little extra motivation. So they were fired up to prove it. I mean, they've worked their butts off all season, and they've come up with so many challenges and overcome so much. And it's good to be. It's a good feeling right now.
How often you get that bulletin board material in route? Usually you get that earlier in the week. You can let it stew for the week, but to get it here, that's got to be something else.
I got it around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I found out that somebody picked them over us again. So it is what it is, and they came and they played, and the game gets decided on what they do, and they came out tonight and did well.
Now, obviously, it's easy to point to the offense. Another great night for the rushing game as well. But let's talk about this defense. Obviously, you knew who you had to stop. Braylon Milkey, all-world running back here, and he definitely got his yards. He got into the end zone, but it seemed like, especially late in that second quarter or so, I mean, you were able to turn them away left and right. What was kind of the secret that you had to bring into this game for that mindset in order to have those defensive stops?
It's just determination. It's making sure you're in the right position, and then it's a straight up determination. You've decided and mentally have checked in that you are going to stop him, and you're not going to let him have 100, and I think his worst game coming in was 180 yards. And so we were not going to come out here and let him run up 360 yards like he's had before. And so it was just pure determination, just pure wanting that you were going to be the better team out there tonight, not let him do what he's done in the past.
And I think probably the big credit, and if we were, just give it to the line here on both sides of the ball, because obviously defensively that line plays a big role clogging up those holes so Milky can't find those spots there. But of course, you score all your touchdowns on the ground. Shout out to your offensive line as well. What can you say about those guys in the trenches?
Yeah, and those guys are led by some tough dudes. Austin and Liam and Jackson have really have put in a lot of work this year and have been a steadfast presence for us. They do such a great job of keeping Logan upright and then making those lanes that we can do these explosive plays that we do so often.
Now, I know you're going to towel off because, as people can see or will see on the video that we'll post, a little wet, so you'll dry off. Are you going to watch film of Oakfield after they won their game, or are you going to take some time to watch whatever movies on the bus or on your phone? What's going to be kind of the game plan here coming home and that message you're going to share with the team?
I think it's you're going to enjoy this. You got that 24-hour rule, or you just spend some time, enjoying this victory. And soaking it in, and this is the first time we've been in this spot since 2018, and so this is a big move, especially now for the 8-man football expanding the playoffs. We still got three more levels to go, so we want to enjoy this. This is special. We're Elite 8 right now, so this is pretty important for us to do, and film will be there tomorrow morning.
Well, you watch the film tomorrow, and we'll see you next Friday night in Oakfield. Thanks so much, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Head coach